Daniel, isn't it true, though, we've already been warned about the certain explosion to household electricity bills? Only last month, we were told in an update from the Australian Energy Market Operator, which runs the electricity grid, that the East Coast wholesale price of electricity had jumped 141%. The price of coal had escalated due to the Russian war in Ukraine. And as I indicated last week, Lisa Zembrot from Schneider Electric, one of Australia's largest corporate energy advisors, has said there is no doubt power bills will increase and prices will need to reflect the increases we've seen in the wholesale market. But Daniel, the New South Wales Treasurer Matt Keane and Adam Bandt and the Teals want to ban all fossil fuels by 2030. How mad is that?
Yeah, you're right, Alan. What is happening is a massive destabilisation of our energy grid. Australia used to have among the cheapest electricity prices in the world. Now we've got the most expensive electricity prices in the developed world, and that's a direct and immediate consequence of the policy of net zero emissions, which is pushing coal-fired power stations off the grid. And of course, coal goes 24/7, rain, hail or shine, and it's pushing on these intermittent, unreliable wind and solar energy generation. Alan, you mentioned Ukraine and what's been happening in Eastern Europe. The important point to remember about that, and this goes to everything we're talking about, is Australia didn't send Ukraine 70,000 tonnes of solar panels. Right? We sent them 70,000 tonnes of coal in order to support their war effort against Russia.
That's right.
And this gets to a much broader point, which is it's not just prices, it's not just jobs. It gets to our fundamental capacity to defend ourselves in a part of the world, the Asia-Pacific region, that is becoming increasingly uncertain and increasingly hostile. We've got over 2,000 years worth of coal, which is right here beneath our feet. We don't need the permission of any other government to use our coal, to use our gas, to use our oil. Yet under net zero, all of that is going to go away.
And our uranium.
And the uranium. And you're quite right, we've got about a third of the world's uranium supplies. We should be removing the ban on nuclear power in Australia. But instead, with net zero, we're going to be outsourcing our electricity infrastructure to places like China, which has almost a monopoly on the world's supply of rare earth minerals.
They'll make the wind turbines and they'll make the solar